Yo, YouTube. I never made a, this is my first video response video, so never made one of these before. But, Frank over at FAC Collectibles just posted a very, very interesting video, um, about free cards and whatnot. I haven't made a video in a while, so let me just touch on, like, where I've been. Store's doing alright, still here. Things are slow, but, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, so I'm just trying to keep afloat. But, main reason why I made the video is because of Frank's video about free cards and selling things and all that kind of stuff. I personally feel that, for lack of a better term, that people are gonna pretty much shit on him for that video that he made for being honest. And I think that's kind of messed up. You know, if you're giving something to someone, it's pretty much, in my opinion, saying that you rather them have it and do with it what they please rather than, you know, keep it for yourself. So, if you're giving it away, it kind of like, in my opinion, gives you a right to think what someone should do with it away as well, if that makes any sense to anyone else. I give him tons and tons of credit for just being honest in a business that's just not very honest. You know, in a perfect world, we wouldn't have to sell gifts or free cards or whatever you want to call them, and, you know, it would just be easier. But, like he said, you got big time bills to pay, and they don't get any easier. So, when you have the opportunity to capitalize on a situation to, you know, just soften the blow of a big electric bill or a big heating bill or rent or whatever, you have to go for it. It's kind of hard for me to say it because I'm not huge into YouTube with all the trading and the free cards and this, that, the other thing. Only because I never really wanted to be in the position that Frank's in for doing something awesome and helping everyone, and then them giving you stuff and then being like, oh, why is my card on eBay and this, that, and the other thing. So, yeah, I just want to pretty much just give him props for saying, listen, this is what the deal is, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry. But, you know, it's the real world, and these things happen. What else? Like he said, you know, and also, like, you gotta remember, too, like, he said it's a career for himself. Likewise for me. We're both younger guys, and, you know, I guess we've been around long enough to, think we know enough and enjoy the hobby slash industry slash business, whatever you want to call it, to be successful and make a living, not just money to put in my car to go to Subway, get lunch, and gas to drive back and forth to my own store. You know, that's not our goal. Our goal is to make enough money to survive, pay rent for the store, for your house, you know, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm sure most people that watch my videos are either, actually that's not true. You could be 10 years old, 8 years old, 58 years old, who knows. But, like, it's just hard for certain people who aren't in similar positions to understand where I guess he's coming from and stuff. I don't know. I'm pretty much just rambling at this point, but I give him total props for, you know, for the video that he made. And I think if you're gonna say, oh, well, you know, I'm not gonna deal with him or buy from his shop or any of this because of he sold a gift or something like that, then you might not be worth it anyway. And if you don't like what I have to say about that, then, well, that's fine, because that's how I feel, and then we can agree to disagree. But, props to him. If you think it's a big problem, then you need to reevaluate the situation, because there's a lot of other more important things, problems going on in the world that you might want to address your attention to, and maybe you can fix that, as opposed to someone trying to pay their rent because, you know. But anyway, yeah. Alright, I think that's about all. I'm gonna start making some more videos again. I haven't really been into it as much, because I've been just really busy, more or less, doing shows and driving around, doing errands, and just the regular everyday life stuff, you know. the everyday stuff of a business owner. And I'm still not used to saying that. But anyway, stay tuned. More videos coming up. I guess I've been opening tons of stuff and just I haven't really been feeling like the need for taping them. Because like I'll get a couple months later after I get a card someone sees it on one of my videos and then asks for if it's traded for sell when I sold it 3 months earlier. It's just I don't know, but I wanna get back into the hang of things. It's good for the store and all that, and keep everything fresh, which I like to do. So that is all. I've been shuffling those cards for the past 10 minutes or so, it seems. That's all. Stay tuned. More videos coming up. Peace.